Hey guys, it is cold in Melbourne. It is freezing at the moment. So Emma and I were booked in for the 7 o'clock CrossFit. We slept in. I then went and trained with the girl that I was talking about yesterday. Wasn't anything too intense, just got my steps up by doing it. We went for a little bit of a jog, definitely not a run or anything like that, but I was able to help her out and we're probably going to train together pretty often. Emily and I sort of booked in again for the CrossFit class tonight, but then we both decided we're both feeling really, really lacking in energy lately, and it's hard to pinpoint why it is, and it's almost like we should just push through it and exercise anyway, but I also don't want to put heaps of pressure on myself because I have been feeling more tired lately and I don't want to really force it. Like I said, I had a rest-ish kind of week last week. It's going to be a similar week this week and I can already see that. I want to make sure I run at least 10 kilometres. And I want to go to 2 proper CrossFit classes, which I'm booked in for on Thursday and Friday. And then on Saturday, we're hanging out with all of our Spartan people and doing a run and Spartan stuff, burpees and all those sorts of things. So I'll get 3 really good workouts in during those times. Plus I'll do quite a bit of running as well. So I'm happy with that. And from next week, I sort of probably want to be doing 4 runs again and maybe 4 proper CrossFit, especially because I'm on night shift. I should be able to make that happen. I think the main thing is when I'm on night shift, I don't want to be forcing myself to do the 75 hard thing or the phase 2 thing where I'm doing 2 45-minute workouts a day because it just makes it too time consuming. Whereas if I'm on night shift and waking up at like 4 p.m, it gives me time to eat before I go to CrossFit at like 5 or 6, preferably 6. So if I wake at 4, eat straight away and then go to CrossFit at like 6 p.m, I can come home, shower and all that and have a couple of hours to myself. So I think what I'll try and do next week is try and alternate the days when I run and the days when I go to CrossFit. So one day on, one day off sort of thing. So that I'm not forcing myself to sort of be too hard on myself. And then obviously I'll have 6 days off the week after that, or I'll have like from Wednesday the week after off, and that week I'll probably try to get back to 5 CrossFit 4 runs. Just want to take it easy because I know I was getting burnt out and I know that my foot was getting all sorts of messed up. I think I should probably look at going seeing a podiatrist soon, or an osteo or a physio or something like that, just to help rehab my ankle injury. I've been doing 5 minutes of rehab every day. To be quite honest, I can't see it getting a whole lot better, but I do need to continue to be consistent with it, and I have been doing it every single day without fail. When I'm walking and stuff more again and running more again, I need to add in a lot more foam rolling and stuff like that. I've been getting 10,000 steps every day anyway. I've almost beaten my old streak on Strava or on Garmin. That's the heater kicking in. Yeah, it's the heater, Mimi. It's the heater. So I'm on like 40-ish days, so I'm only about 2 weeks away from breaking that goal, and I'm pretty certain I'm going to keep smashing it because it's the one thing that I really want to stick to at the moment. I've been doing really well off phase 2. I don't want to force myself to do the 2 workouts a day. The only thing I'm not doing so well with is drinking water. We'll get there. Can't be perfect for everything. I am currently going to edit all the vlogs that I'm behind on. I'm behind by about a week, which I didn't think it was that much, but apparently it is. But that's fine because I will catch up now and I won't fall behind again because I've been getting better and better at it. Anyway, I'll film more later. Obviously, it's going to be a good relaxing day. It has been so far. I've had a chance to do some laundry, went to our local cafe to get a coffee, and obviously hung out with my acquaintance. So I guess I can call her a friend. We're probably going to be hanging out quite a bit in the coming months. It's one thing I want to work on this year actually. I haven't really spoken about that too much. I want to work on my connections with people and hanging out more with people when Corona's over. Being more willing to contact my friends to hang out. I've always been the type of person that's been really shy and self-conscious and had low self-esteem, so I would never contact people and be like, hey, let's hang out. So when I offered to help this girl with like training and stuff like that, she said, you know, I'm free most days, and I was very direct and said, how does 10 a.m. on Tuesday work? And normally I would be like, oh, like I'll come to you, but she lives quite a way away from me, so I just said 10 a.m. at this park near my house, and she's like, done. So if you sort of ask for what you want, you generally get it or compromise. But yeah, I want to create stronger connections in the second half of this year and focus on that. Now that I don't have the massive issue of having food problems and binge eating disorder, I feel like I have a lot more mental energy and physical energy to focus it on the things that I actually want to do. I was just before working on my Coursera, the Science of Wellbeing course, and did a couple of like surveys and tests for that, which are interesting. I'll talk about it now because why not? I was about to stop filming, but my 4 biggest traits based on the answers that I gave are, bear with me for 1 second, and it's pretty spot on, I think. That's what I would. So honesty is my number 1 trait, which 100% I can agree with that, and like everyone in my life, or most people in my life, including like all of my workmates and stuff, that would say that's like number 1. Number 2 is my love of learning, and number 3 is gratitude, which is 100% true, and number 4 is fairness. I have a deep sense of fairness, and I always have. And then yeah, got some more stuff. They all actually really describe me really well, so the way I answered was obviously proper. I don't know. Anyway, I'm loving doing this sort of stuff and working on my mind, and I want to start working on my goals and stuff like that. So I'm doing this Coursera thing at the moment, but I'm also doing a 5-day mindset reset by Awakened Lifestyles. But I started that ages ago and I haven't continued. I think I need to, if I'm not going to be doing the 2 workouts every day, or even if I am, I need to be spending about 15 minutes a day doing some form of formal training for my mind, whether it be the Science of Wellbeing course or whether it be the Awakened Lifestyles, like 5-day mindset reset. I need to just continually be working on myself and moving towards that goal of getting better, because for me, that's always when I'm happiest, when I'm working on myself and moving forward. So got to keep that in mind and keep smashing it. I'm up to date with the vlogs. Hell yes, even yesterday's is uploaded and ready to be released. I'm going to go to bed. It's 9:30, so I'm just going to chill and read in bed for a bit before I sleep. And then I have work tomorrow too. I'm going scuba diving on Friday for the first time in a long time, now that we can finally do stuff like that again in Victoria. Some of my mates texted me to ask me if I want to come, so I'm going scuba diving on Friday in Blue Gary, and I cannot wait. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.